can't believe I did that. You kind of forget when you're doing that kind of thing. I put a film on, Spider-Man Homecoming, if you care. And because you're just immersed in that, you kind of forget how long you've been there. So whilst that is not something that I want to repeat anytime soon, I am capable of it. And now I've got to go and do the food shop and get home and cook everything for the week and cook my parents a roast. And I've never been hungrier. Can't fucking wait. I don't even know whether you'll be able to hear this because it's windy, but it seems like at 12 weeks out I've developed a new superpower where I can smell everything that I would like to eat and I'm not allowed to eat. I'm also craving things that I haven't eaten for about 5 years, such as cereal for breakfast. I can't remember the last time I had cereal for breakfast. Cereal milk, to be specific. Weird. Jenna said that I've got to make sure that my heart rate is really up on these walks, which it is, because coincidentally I'm thinking about all the things that I've got to pay for in the next 3 months. When people say competing's expensive, it's absolutely no joke. I wish I'd probably prepared a little bit more for that, but it's got to be done, it's got to be paid for, and it is worth the money. Today I'm going for a full body sports massage, which I don't want. It's going to hurt me and not be relaxing at all, and it's going to cost me money, but I'll feel better afterwards and I need it. I've had one before and I had it just on my shoulders and it felt like I was being chewed up and spat back out, but it was excellent, and Katrina's very, very good at what she does, and I didn't realise how much I needed it because it was the first one I ever had. So this will be the second one and I'm going full body. It needs to happen and I'm going to schedule them in when I'm starting to feel a bit tight. I can tell in my lats now, I can tell in my posing how tight my lats are getting and that they need freeing up a little bit, so I'll get her to torture them later. This is the aftermath of the massage. That gal, she knows what she's doing, but she done half it. I'll really, really love that tomorrow, maybe. Not so much now. I'm such a big baby. I'm such a big baby when anyone touches my legs. That was amazing. It really is. She's so, so good, but it's just so painful and tender in some places. My quads, however, are already popping out and looking loads better. I didn't film the massage because I thought to myself as I was walking in there, I was like, I haven't had a full body before. What do I wear? And I never packed anything. So I was just there in my pants with my chebs out. So I didn't film that because, you know, there's only so much of me you want to see. I was literally just about to say, I'm knackered. Good morning, it is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'm treating today as a rest day. I've woken up really hungry. That's never a good sign, but I'll stretch my meals out today. I'm gonna go and hit up cardio. It's gonna be a cardio rest day because then I can fully relax at the weekend. I had a little bit of a brain fart yesterday about whether when I do my cardio, obviously when I do my cardio, my watch tracks steps. And I had a bit of a brain fart yesterday about whether I should be hitting that as steps or whether I should be calculating how many steps are accumulated by my cardio and taking it away from my total steps and then making up for it. So yesterday I did 15,000 steps because I panicked that I shouldn't be doing, that I should be doing 10,000 steps with the cardio in it. Does that? None of that makes sense. Basically, I had a brain blip about what I should be doing. And I spoke to coach and she was like, why have you suddenly started doing that? You just need to do your 10k steps and we'll talk about it nearer the time. about whether you need to be doing more. I think it's subconsciously me feeling a little bit behind. I'm not, but I look at myself and think, should I be leaning for 12 weeks out? I am what I am at this point, and we'll get more aggressive with it as we need to. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna get my cardio in after this, get my steps in today, and take the evening off. I'm gonna work from home for the next couple of days. I've got a couple of courses about like managing stress and things like that, and I just think being at work and doing those courses, and sorry, the unhelpful thoughts one, it's just not the environment, so I'm working from home whilst I do those, because I like to contribute and I like to be present, and yeah, I think they're very personal. I did a managing stress one last night, and again, it's really helpful to see why you feel like that. I just kind of break down some of those feelings. A lot of the stress that I feel is definitely pressure that I put on myself. No one else feels like I need to be doing those things, it's just me. So I perhaps need to look at that, just to be, you know, just to be well and better. A lot of the pressure that I put on myself about where I need to be and what I need to achieve is absolutely me. There is nobody else doing that, but I feel like I've just had the most productive last 3 years with losing weight, getting, you know, a really good job, working hard, and it's not even 3 years, it's 4. I've just been on it constantly to get to where I am now. I probably just need to enjoy the view for a bit, but instead, me being me is like, what's next? Which is good for my hobby, but not necessarily great for like life and stuff. It's great for bodybuilding because I'm always striving to be better, but I also just need to chill the fuck out a bit. I'm going to do the unhelpful thoughts one today. I've got a call about some CBT at 2, and yeah, I'm going to cram all that in today. But yeah, I wanted to be honest about this as well because I think it's important. I think more people need to take better steps to look after their mental health, especially when they can see signs of it not being as good as it used to be. Not saying my mental health is poor, it's not. It's just not where it normally is. And again, I think that's down to me, but I also think I can take bigger steps to look after it. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Do you know what, if you're trying to cut calories and you like bagels and you have bagels in your day to day, pick up a bagel thin. They taste exactly the same. Why would you not? 1.5 bagel thins is loads less calories than 1 bagel. And you still feel like you're having something substantial, which is really good. Why would you not? Oh my god, the bagel thin, it was really... I'm really hungry. This isn't first day on rest day calories at all, but I'm definitely hungrier this week. Maybe that is just the up in cardio or the general lower calories, but not me trying to get every single scrap and grain of rice out of my meal prep. Friggin' nearly 11 weeks out and I'm already like, give me that grain of rice. Can't wait. It's gonna get real spangly now, isn't it? And yes, I have put my dressing gown back on because I'm fucking cold. this delicious food I resisted at a work event yesterday. Bloody horseradish potatoes, size of them croutons, sausage rolls, beef cobs with bloody mustard in it. Honestly deserve a medal. This is my face when they told me the microwave was broken, which is great, but don't worry, hospitality to the rescue. Delicious. I don't know what it is this week, whether it's that mega Sunday catching up with me. I don't even know if that's a thing. I've had good sleep. It's not rest day. I don't know what it is, but that 45 minutes is getting harder. I guess it's just general fatigue, just getting a bit closer. We're still quite a way out, so that's not the best, but I'm hoping it's just is that part of the phase of you, like, I don't know whether that's to do with like menstrual phases. I need to probably ask coach in my check-in this week. But yeah, it's definitely harder to get the momentum to get my heart rate right up. I don't know what it is. Don't know whether it's, again, sports massage, everything's a bit loosey-goosey. I don't know whether it's that. I'm not sure, but we've got to keep fucking pushing it. I look so much tighter in my midsection. I've just done a bit of posing. Didn't bring my stand, annoyingly, to film it, but my midsection looks so much tighter. I'm really, really happy with it. So I'm actually quite looking forward to checking this week. I think there will be some significant changes just from how I felt this week. All my clothes feel a little bit looser, look a bit tighter. It's the week after a bad period week. It's got to be good. So we were just discussing what day was it that I woke up and, no, I didn't wake up and say that I thought, you know, if this is how prep's gonna be, like, it's fine, so I'm gonna fucking smash it.
It was Monday.
Was it Monday? And then what did I wake up and say on Tuesday?
I'm going to stay in bed 15 minutes longer so that I can stretch my meals out because I'm already hungry.
And if that's not just how this week's gone, I don't know how else to put it. I picked up these at B&M because I really miss having a coffee. I'm sure there's ways I can fit coffee into my macros and life doesn't have to be shit, but I'll be honest, I can't be bothered and I'd rather eat my calories, so I wanted to try these. Probably going to be gross, but I'm up for it. I'm going to make a decaf coffee now because it's late. Can't have caffeine after 5 because I'm an adult. Right, I picked up caramel and vanilla. Which one do you think is going to be worse?
Caramel could be, well, that's, to be honest with you, that might not make a fucking difference. That one's got a better chance.
That one's 0 calorie. That is virtually 0. What? So per 100, I don't get that. Per 100 ml, right, that is 4 calories. Per 100 ml, that is 5 calories. But they're marketing that as virtually 0, and that is 0.
How much is a serving? Did not say how to use it.
You shake it and.
How much do you put in? Because
I can't get the friggin'.
So it says a 10 ml serving.
Okay.
Is 0 calories.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, it smells okay. Oh, okay. That's very sweet. One serving was 10 ml.
I mean, I think I'd put that in first in future.
Yeah.
Did you make any more mess?
No. It's a horrible noise. And it's all going a little bit lumpy. Looks like coffee. not shit. It's messy, but it's not shit. Oh. It tastes all right, but it's not really that hot. Didn't finish boiling it. 57 degrees. Just trained chest and shoulders and had a really good session. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a wobble last night. I've unfollowed loads of people, not unfollowed, sorry, muted, because I'm still their friend. Muted a few accounts on Instagram so that I don't feel, I'm not curious, I forget about them, I don't compare myself. One person I haven't muted is my posing coach, because I just didn't think to do that. I didn't think, I've muted coaches, but I didn't think to mute her. And she posted a picture last night of one of her other posing clients, and she's exactly the same amount of weeks out than me, so she will be going up against me. And I just looked at her and was like, she is fucking enormous. And I got quite upset, and I was gutted, because part of me went, what's the point? And there's so much point. I've given my head such a wobble this morning, and, you know, given myself a talking to, and I've just smashed out such a good session. I'm not going to continue being curious. I'm not going to look. I don't want to look, but that just gave me an extra kick up the arse, because every time I was near failure, or what I thought was near failure, I went, what's she doing? She's probably catching 2 more. So it gave me 2 more. I'm not going to go looking, but I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to remember that every single fucking time I'm in here. I just had a good pose as well, and I'm not tiny. I need to fucking stop it. I'm not tiny. I've got some good ratios. I've got some good muscle there. Obviously, there's places that would be brought up. That's going to be my feedback. But I'm a first timer. You've got to be a first timer sometime. If you are striving for comparing yourself to IFBB pros and people that have competed in PCA for years, might as well just enter a show against them. Oh, it's so fucking weird. I've got to be a first timer sometime. Now is the time, and it's a good time. I look all right. I'm quite happy with myself, and I was really happy with myself up until that point. So why should I feel any different now? So no more looking, head down, crack on, and just stay in my own lane and do what I've always been doing, and just compare me to me last year, year before, that kind of thing. No one cares, work harder, in the words of Georgie Cooper. I also think if you are comparing yourself to loads of different people and looking at when they're competing, you'd never do it. You'd be like, oh God, they're competing this time, I need to be bigger than them. There's always going to be that person that, you know, whether it's a all in your head or not, there's always going to be that person that you're looking at and going, oh God. There just is, if you've got that mindset. So I'm going to tunnel vision and try not to think about it. I've got a posing seminar coming up in a couple of weeks, and I like love and hate those because they're right there in front of you. But it's me versus me, and I just need to remember that. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. This is something that I love doing, and I want to, you know, make friends in the industry. Some people aren't like that, and you find that they're just trying to find out what show you're doing, that kind of thing, get in your head a little bit. I don't think they do it on purpose. I don't think it's malicious at all, but that's what it feels like. So I'm just going to go in there without any expectation and not really talk about where I'm at, so that I don't do that to myself, basically. I've just got to Morrison's, OG subscribers will know, and I have just been driving home from the gym and watched a kid drop an entire McDonald's milkshake on the floor. And I'm such an asshole, but that filled me with so much joy, because if I can't have one, neither can you, motherfucker. Enjoying that? I don't know if anyone else is being cute. Has a tram outside that says these, but oh, it smells incredible. One day. Good morning, it is Sunday, so I was just gonna update everybody on my check-in. It went really well. I've not dropped loads of weight again. I think it's like, again, another like 0.6 kilos. But I've really tightened up in my midsection. My legs have come in a little bit. Things are looking good and we're on track. So Jenna hasn't changed anything. My cardio won't change, my food won't change, my steps won't change. And we'll just try another week at this and see where we are. So my calories are at 1980 on a training day and 1750 on a rest day. Today is that rest day. Andy's just gone away for the Super Bowl. He's not actually going to the Super Bowl. He's going to Manchester with some friends. And then he's away with work for a week. So it's going to be really, really weird. I don't think we've actually ever been apart for that long. No, we haven't. So it's going to be really, really weird, but I've got so much to focus on that I'm sure it will fly by. It'll actually give me, I always go home in the evening to spend time with him and don't take it too long at the gym. So I've actually got all the time in the world to pose and to do things. Not that I don't do those when he's around, but I'm getting home for him. So I can go and do those. I'm sure I'll keep myself very busy and probably have a load of early nights. How fucking rock and roll am I? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel like the mental blip with comparisons is over. and I've got myself back into a really good place. I'm doing this because I enjoy it at the end of the day, and I don't want to get too deep into that kind of stuff, because whilst I'd love to win, whilst I'd love to place, whilst I've got goals for competing, it's first timers. You shouldn't expect to win your first timer show, and you shouldn't compare yourself to other people that have been training for a really, really long time, or that aren't even competing in your leagues. They've already got a couple of competitive seasons behind them. So I think it's just really, really good to kind of take yourself out of the situation and look at everything, because you need to kind of self-assess sometimes and bring yourself back down to earth, because it's very, very easy to get carried away. And it doesn't just impact on me. Like, Andy felt really anxious about that this week as well, and that's not cool. Like, why would you want to feel like that? It's not worth it. So I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna make my food up for the week and cook everything, and then I'm going around to my dad's to help him at his house sort a few bits out, and then that is my rest day, and we will start all over again tomorrow.